Okay folks, this will be an interesting one. Let's see if I can make this one turn up a treat. Going to lighten this up pretty well full. It's really dark colours. It's very hot at the moment. I'm feeling, I picked up something dusty and my fingers are really full of dust. It's really unpleasant, especially when it's warm. It's not a hot day, but it's still a bit warm from the heat wave we just finished having yesterday or the day before on Australia Day. This is what we're photocopying, this lovely beaded purse. I think it's a purse. Yeah, something like that. We're going to make this into something hopefully interesting. Trying to get it on the edge of this glass. I'm trying to get it pretty well into the A6. Now it's getting caught on the dock feeder. So I'm just going to line these up, try and line it up neatly and straight. But I'm really missing my partner Luigi, who I lost track of years ago. And I'm really longing to find him. So I'm trying to get this stuff here I'm doing to go to air on television so I can locate where Luigi got to. It's not as easy as it looks, folks. Trying to get your stuff out there, even when you've got the most plausible reason why you want to go on television, just because it's plausible doesn't make it necessarily something successful. I just have to push it up. So, it's not as easy as it looks, folks, trying to get your stuff out there. It really is difficult. You're the best, one of the best of the best as a photocopier artist. I feel like I'm really accomplished at what I do, but it doesn't mean that I've actually made good use of my talent, and therefore I haven't become a success. I know my dad thinks I'm a failure. He thinks it's the art, that what I'm doing is foolish. He doesn't seem to understand that what I do has merit. He just doesn't seem to get it. But I know I've got what it takes to be a success. And that's another reason why I want to go to air, is to prove my father wrong. I'm actually thinking we're going to switch it to that. But yeah, I just want to, my brother and my father really hate my photocopier art. These people are really social butterflies and they don't like anything that's considered odd or eccentric, for fear that it'll ruin their relationship with their friends, because my dad and my brother are really social, highly social, and they don't like what I do. Wondering if we're going to make this different. But basically I just trying to get my stuff out there, and it's really not as easy as it looks. Anyway, that looks interesting. Maybe we could enlarge it a bit on the vertical as well as the horizontal. We can vertically enlarge it. better. That looks really nice, actually, so far. I think we're going to go 300 for the vertical as well. But unlike my dad and my brother, I don't do things to just please the crowd. I'm not a crowd pleaser. I don't lick ass of crowds or trendy people or anything. I don't have any reason why I'd want to lick someone's ass just to be popular, just to make it as a popular person. I really don't. I have no desire to fucking kiss ass just to be popular, just to feel like, you know, I don't have any need for that. And yet my dad and my brother, they just care about what people think of them and what they think of, and they're shallow and they're like typical bullies, you know, in the popular crowd. But now I have to fucking prove them wrong, that what I do is valid as an art form and as a way of self-expression. I don't need their, I don't care about their approval anymore. Their approval means nothing to me now, except it does matter. It doesn't matter in that it's not going to stop me from doing what I know is what I do, but I do care because I don't want to be their enemy. I don't want to fucking consider them as enemies because they're my family. Even though they're bullies and assholes, they're still my family. And the old saying runs true, is the old saying, blood is thicker than water. And I really don't want to hold a grudge forever, folks. I don't want to keep holding a grudge against my dad and my brother. I really don't. I really would like to make peace. However much it's impossible to make peace with them now. I know that they wouldn't accept me as I am. I don't have any success or status symbols in life that they've got, and that matters to them. You know, my dad likes my brother because my brother is a lot like my dad. He has my brother now has a son, and he's brought his son up in many ways a lot like Dad brought him up. So there's a bit of ass licking between father and son. But basically, I haven't given my dad any grandchildren. You can imagine I'm the female, and I should be the one who's given my dad grandchildren, and to imagine I haven't and I'm still a single. I still haven't found Luigi, and I'm single. That's not really good. That's not going to go very well with how I get on with my father. He judges me for these. He judges us according to what we've achieved: career, spouse, children, house, car, education, class. I don't have any of that shit. So I feel vulnerable in front of my dad and also my brother. I feel vulnerable. I don't like it. I don't like the feeling I get when I'm around them. I don't feel like I have that I'm appreciated for just as I am, me. So I have to go on television and prove them wrong, and hopefully when I get married to Luigi, it'll all look good. Anyway, that's come up looking a treat. I think now we can call this demo quits.